Hello. Wow, there's already people in here. Hello, guys. Ascending, Jean, and Lotus. Welcome in. This is the questions part of the channel. I do one free question, and I do a list of 5 at a time. For if you want to donate, those are open all the time. But after the list is full of 5 people, then we pause it for a little bit. And I try to do a couple cycles of the free questions. And then in between the list getting written, I do a small little read for those who might be watching but don't want to ask a question. So, have everybody in here. And let's see what we have. Okay, for anybody watching that doesn't want to ask a question, Spirit, what message do you have for them? For them. Yes. Maybe, I was going to say, maybe nobody's in yet. Risky, union, lost, and frozen. I'm blinded to it. Somebody might be in a risky union and they feel like empty from it because there's no speaking and searching for answers. Like if you had like a really like outstanding type of chemistry with somebody and then all of a sudden it went cold. Balance. Breaking free. Yeah, there's strong emotions here. It's something at the perfect timing. This will be grounded. It feels like stay grounded. You have a past life with this person. This person, wow, yeah, this is something. I mean, it's the Hierophant with justice. And it just feels like stay present in what it is that you're doing. Hey, LJ and Princess. It feels like even though it's like during the silent, be present and stay balanced because something's going to reconnect here. Wow. Right when I said that. Something is going to reconnect. And you'll hear from this person again. There just was something, there was a purposeful distraction to why there was a separation. Okay. For whatever reason, it was a union that needed to be separated at the time, maybe because one or both needed to do some work solely on themselves. Those happen quite often. So, okay. This is a quick little one. And we're down to just needing one more person, and then we will start with the questions. Okay. Of course, LJ, you've been here forever. Like ever. Like Jean's been here forever. And Diamond too. I think she's been here too since I was doing these last year or 2 years ago. Yeah, it's been a long time. Long time. Although, it didn't help that I took that break. But we're back. And we're getting right back on track is what it feels like. Okay, and then we have for the first list. I think the most we've ever done on these, 5 at a time. I think it was 3, wasn't it? It was, yeah, about 2, going on 3 years ago. That's when we did those ones. Oh my God. Those went for a couple hours. But after some time, we don't keep it open anymore. Yeah, see, I don't know if I would have the energy to do those long ones anymore. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, okay. Well, I guess if nobody else either picks that spot, I don't know if Bailey's in there yet. But you or Bailey can have that spot. So we can get it going. Oh, wow. We've only been live for 5 minutes. That read was super short. Okay. Well, I also don't like people waiting. I feel bad when people are waiting. But, so, but I hope everybody, I was trying to figure out what the energy was that's been going on, and I realized we're in a Scorpio moon. I think that's what it is. I don't like Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy freaks me out. It really does. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, General, please. Okay, General. General, please, Cindy. What can you tell me, please? Cindy, what can you tell me, please? Wow, that just flew all the way onto the floor. The Muse. Inspired by music. There's a song lyric. What is this? Forbidden. What? What is this? Conflict. That's at the bottom of the deck is the conflict. Let's see. Get away from the chains. Yeah. There is a soulmate around you. They're running away together or something like that. It's pleasurable. It's the muse. Somebody feels like you are their muse or something. And what is this? The rabbits. What is this? The ladybug. And see through it. You might hear a certain song and it feels like out of nowhere it changes something for you. Like a certain lyric to a song is kind of like, oh my gosh, that totally goes with what it is that you've been feeling about a certain person. Support. And wow. You connect with somebody on music. You do. Because of the muse here. It's talking about like song lyrics or something. This person is a soulmate. But there is like some clashing of some sort. But you have you're tethered to this person. It's interesting. But you are. If you were wondering at all about a certain person that you kind of like there might have been a conflict or something like that, it feels like it's going to have a conflict resolution because it has to. You guys are, it's a heart song. There's something here about a certain song. I can't get away from it. But yeah, if you were curious about that, it feels like look a little deeper to something and you will figure it out. Or like if you hear a certain song, this person's right around the corner. Okay, you're welcome. How had that happen? It's annoying. Sometimes. Not all the time. All right, Lotus, if you could post your question, please. Let's see. All right. It's message from Spirit. Okay. Message. Oh, I keep forgetting to do that. Oh, hey, Bailey. Okay. Message from Spirit. Ooh, Intervention. Feels like feeling sad, broken, all of that. It's a crashed. But being plugged in, tuned in, and like reconnecting, like connecting here. But there's something about being frustrated. And there's a rescue. Like other people are involved in this. There's been a false start. There was a rough start on something that you were going to do. And it feels like there was an intervention here. And it was like spirit got in the way of it. It feels like for your own protection here. And something was kind of, it was complicated. It's a complicated situation. The avalanche. There was something else that was more in charge of this than anything else. If that makes sense to you. There's other forces at hand. But there's something about getting something established during this stalemate. But it's like there's agreement that's going to come. After this, like, settlement, stalemate. I don't know why I said settlement. That's stalemate. It feels like just wait because there's other hands involved in this. Temperance. But everything is going to be tempered and work itself out for you. Whatever this is that's going on that you feel like locked out of, you're going to soon feel out or figure out what it is and what happened. It feels like after these other things happen, if that makes sense. Huh. You know what's interesting too? I don't know, this is weird because I've never had this happen before. But this looks like something, a fence. Then I mean, this is a bike. That's a bike. And you got the fence here. And like plugging into like the internet or something like that. If something was lost, it's by a fence. And somebody else is involved in that. Okay. Okay. Okay, whatever. Oh. Okay, so replacing that. Okay, whatever comes out for LJ. What does LJ need to know at this time? Oops. What does LJ need to know at this time? Financial support. Ugh. I just shuffled these cards. Show proof. What? It's a receipt. Whoa. Tell me this. It feels like stay current, like with receipts. This boss. It doesn't have to be a marriage. But if it was, there's some financial support here that's connected to some receipts. Oh. Wow. Okay. Yeah, because you got the bear. It talks about a judge, a boss, CEO. Okay. What happens with that? It just feels like hold on to like receipts. Dog. Detour. Balance. Whatever it is, whoever this faithful companion that was supposed to be, they did some betrayal. And the course was a turn of events, and it balances out for you. It feels like it's going to go in your favor. Definitely going to go in your favor. Wow. Established. You will, if you were curious or wondering about being financially supported on something, you will be. Absolutely. Especially if they did, which looks like they did something wrong. It rules in your favor. Yay. I like good outcomes like that. Yeah. It was like, what did you do? But that was for the other person. So that's exciting for you. Okay, Princess, if you could post your question, please. They were wrong? Oh, okay. Yeah, it definitely looks like it. Definitely looks like it. So it's a good thing you held on to receipts. I'm not a receipt person, but maybe now I need to be. Okay. Let me pin this. Oops. Okay, what are A's current feelings and next actions? Okay. What are A's current feelings and next actions? Oops. A's feelings. Next actions. Oh. Round and round we go. Where's gonna stop? Nobody really knows. Where they go. Something is final. There's some difference. Something's final. The hamster wheel and projected in the future, like days, weeks, or months. And there is something is going to come to light with whatever this is, whatever happened. Something is going to come to light, and it feels like it's final. Wow, unexpected. With this hermit energy, it's a shock. Making stable changes. The wine. Divine intervention. And breaking free. The house. And the yes. If you have a certain question in your mind, it's a big ol' yes. I'm live. I have recently sent him a message regarding his bad communication skills. I'm waiting for a response. Oh. Does this person drink? Something is going to come to light, and it has to do with like a house. You might run from this because you even got poison at the bottom of the deck. And you got toxic and like third-party stuff and the journey. Pursue your own path. After something comes out or comes to life or light, you might go in your own direction because somebody's behavior or who they might hang around with is not good. And oh no, run. Run. This person, it comes with dolphin energy. That also came with unexpected rendezvous. So this person is a Dolphins mate for pleasure, just to let you know. And all of this right here, this just seems like a situation of, yeah. So that sucked. Sucks. He's avoidant. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely see that. But he's also driven even here. They've got like an intense. This is a fire pony energy here. Yeah. Oh, I see that. It just, I don't know. Unless he hangs around a player, and that's a player's, energy that's around him that is toxic, and that does like unhealthy behaviors in people. I don't know. But you definitely learn something and find out something, and it changes. Yeah. It doesn't have to, I mean, it could just be people he's around that does that, but not to sugarcoat it. It's the dolphin with the unexpected rendezvous. Yeah, that's a player. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I just know that energy is heavy there. So there's that. Okay. So I hope that answered your question. Okay. Oh, I see yours, Bailey. It's been a few days, but it's going to text. Okay. Is Hannah going to text Bailey? Going to text Bailey. What can you tell me? Oops. That's the journal. And that's a typewriter. Yeah. Sorry. That scared me. Shader. It feels like, yeah, but you know how when people get into like relationships, yeah, maybe you might call. Or it might have something to do with the mom. Because I was seeing something where it was like there was something here with, bargaining or something like that. And it's funny because that was actually my mom that just called. That's what I'm saying. It might be the mom. But I'm seeing divine masculine here. Wow. Yeah. Somebody's locked down. They're restrictions. And so they might be dealing with something that's difficult, or they could be grounded. Walk away. Independence. The coffin. And the death card. Wow, you got death. It feels like, yeah, after some sort of situation gets changed, wow. It's unclear at right now because something happened. So it just feels like just let a certain cycle play out. But definitely there's notes there. So definitely we'll get the message, the note. But there's somebody who's like, put it at a pause. Like, nope. Which the divine masculine could be a father figure. Like, nope. Okay. Alrighty. All right, so we can open the list one more time. It's so funny. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, do we have any messages for anybody else that might be watching? Hey, Firebird. And what message do they have for them? What they need to hear if they don't want to ask a question? Recalling. Oh, somebody is trying to return because the pressure is on. Sold, moving, and desire. It's happened in the past, or there's something about the past. And somebody has a desire to, like, agreement or a promise. Somebody wants to return because something got sold. So they might be moving and they're in the pressure cooker ready to explode, but then it comes with desire. I don't like that too much. The desire, but there's past history and it's an agreement or a compromise. Tell me about this. Somebody might need to move, and so you come to an agreement with them. Yeah, it's strategic planning. Something is set in motion. Oh, this is a friend of yours. It's the dog. It's the dog. And, well, a red flag. It feels like be prepared because you have a friend that is on the way to you to, they want to do a meetup. And they are emotional. Wow. It's like this person has made a decision that they are coming that way. It's just beyond the view. They're going to speak up or say something. They have an announcement to make. And it feels like the lion. They're going to be bold and brave and get established. This man, this is a man, this could be a Leo man, or they got Leo in their chart. It feels like you have past history with this person and they development here. The woman, you and this masculine have been like, there's been something that's developed in a long time here. And then you get the moon. How this is going to go, it's open-ended, but there's balance. There's definitely balance here. And then you get the moon again. And carefully planning. And then they're going to on the road again. Way to get on the road again. The squirrel. This is a squirrely masculine. And the lovers. And the seeds. Like, there's the sun right there. It's yin and yang. It's the sun and the moon. You guys were perfect for each other. And there's no one else to something. You guys are perfect for each other. You guys, like, it's confident. It's the wolf is coming in with a vulnerable heart, and he is stressed about talking to you about this. But this is your go-to person, and they and you theirs, if that makes sense. You guys are, yeah. You run to each other, and there's talking. There's birds. Talk, talk, talk. There's going to be a discussion. You and this person are going to have a discussion about next steps, boundaries. You guys might even talk about boundaries. And wow, this is the biker, the lone wolf. There's been a conviction or a decision's been made. And I didn't hear that. I heard, let's go. I don't know what that's from. I think my son watches that. Anyhow, yeah. So look for that, guys. If that was your question on whether or not this person was gonna, for whoever is watching that doesn't want to post a question, yeah, this person's gonna run, and yeah, I mean, why not? But they are coming in very squirrely. But they're making moves, making money moves. They're coming your way. Okay. Okay, and then if there's not been blah, 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 blah. My mouth doesn't seem to want to work. If there's only been 4 people, there's not very many people in here. So if nobody else asks to join the list, it could be you could put yourself there, and then we can close it out, Jean. If it is just you and, because I read that for a minute, and then we could close the whole thing out. Perfect for each other. Okay. All right, Firebird, if you could post your question, please. What does Scorpio? Oh, I just said Scorpio energy. Okay. Okay. Really hope to happen. Okay. Oh, my head just got felt like somebody put their hands over my head. Okay. Scorpio. What does Scorpio want to happen between Firebird? What does Scorpio want to have happen? Denial. And what? Synchronicities. He doesn't want to face the truth about certain signs and synchronicities. Well, the reasoning, family. Oh. What? The wish. It feels like you're supposed to have a family with this person. And somebody's like, Chariot. Wow, making stable changes. And then there's the procreation. What? The victory. This person wants I'm seeing the denial. So somebody here is like denying in denial about how the synchronicities are, but there's supposed to be a family here. Coffin. Discouraged and defeated, but it's gonna, feels like patience is needed. There's that dolphin though. The detour. The pregnancy. Yeah, it feels like it's a long way around the bend here, but you've got the stork, which talks about pregnancy. And which it doesn't have to be typically, an actual baby. But wow. Emotions on this design, the destiny of this. Wow. And then you've got the hummingbird and the wow. Like it feels like somehow something is supposed to happen where somebody becomes it's the emperor. So waves of emotion. It feels like if you're wanting this person to step up, eventually they will. Just how long are you going to wait? I mean, I'm not, I don't know. I just know it looks like you're supposed to have a family with this person. And there's like signs that are showing that, and somebody is not facing that. Okay. It's like the signs are all there. So, Okay, Jean. Okay. Oh, there's Jean. You're welcome. Okay, that's what case thoughts and feelings are towards me. Oh, okay. What are case thoughts and feelings? What are case thoughts and feelings towards Jean, please? Thoughts and feelings, please. Wow. That's twin flame. No. Memories. What trapped children? An ego. What? It's like been around this person. Yeah, because you've got this person is like they're in their ego. So if you shared anything like spiritual talks or anything, this masculine here, I mean, some don't. They oh, this feels like he is like, I don't know, fired up. Wow. It's like so if I told him anything about what you guys like talking spiritually and stuff, he thinks it's like hogwash or whatever. The whip, he doesn't like it. A wild card. The block, the island, the separating. The snake. Dang. I don't know. He doesn't like he does. There's something here where it's like he doesn't. Like all of these cards all came out. That's like confirming what's behind. So it feels like my guy's a liar. And he is, I don't know. He's the internet. That's weird. For somebody who doesn't believe in, why would you go and search up twin flames on the internet? Huh. That literally is giving me that vibe. Because you got the internet within the lovers. Yeah. Really? I mean, whatever it is, he's in his ego. And it might be he's trying to make it seem like, yeah, she doesn't know something. I don't know. But then he goes and he Googles and looks up the lovers, which most of the time people who believe in that or whatever, the lovers is twin flame. And you've got twin flame right here. So for somebody who doesn't believe in it, you're certainly doing some research. The moon and the Dark to the light. The hidden. I don't know. He looks up knowledge. Okay, yeah. Yeah, maybe if I believes in that type of stuff and is talking to his buddy about it, yeah, he might have. And he was like, oh no, that's it feels like hogwash. Someone here thinks that something's hogwash. And it's not actually that. But you definitely went and researched it though. So yeah, because even here it's like their philosophy on this. I don't know. Like I think this person here thinks he's got a lot of knowledge. He gets his knowledge off the internet and makes his ruling off the internet, which is fine. Some people do that. But meh. Feels like, yeah, you don't talk to this person any type of way. So it's not like that, but it's kind of, this person does have like explosive, he gets fired up. Like if somebody goes to tell him that, no, you didn't get the correct information with that, this person gets all like, no, because I have facts and times and dates, and I don't like this energy. This feels like a combated type of, they will argue their point because of something. He does have a temper. Okay, I was going to say he does. And he will go to the Google to prove his point, which half the stuff that gets posted up there, nobody knows what they're talking about. I mean, really, how? How do you know that? This would be a person I would debate with. Because you read it on the internet? I don't know. I need to stop. I like good debates. But it feels like that. But it's coming from a place of, I don't know, trapped. It feels like he's going to try and say something like, I don't want my buddy to get trapped in this. But you're not doing anything. He's doing it. He's the one doing the research. And so it's like, really, what is your angle? Why are you so concerned? And looking up the twin flames and stuff. No, it feels like what it is he's just, I don't know if you've ever told him anything or told the other one something about what your opinion is on something. He doesn't like what it was that you said, especially if it was to challenge something he said. Because it's like, I've got my internet receipts. That's what it feels like, honestly. He's one of those people. No, you never did? I don't know. The ghost. Oh, wow. I just split the deck, and it does say no contact. But then you've got the triggers. I don't know. I have no idea what his issue is. He's got an issue, though. Oh, okay. Well, if it was I that said something that you said to I about your beliefs or something, it went to a debate. That's for sure. And maybe he's one who wants I to believe him. Like, no, I can tell you all this stuff. You don't need to. Oh, that could be it. Yeah, that could be it. I just know it's something here where, yeah. He doesn't like something that was said. He's just, this is like the typical person who would say something along the lines of, what was that? Like, I'm trying to think of what that was. I was going to say, hey, Christine, I had the thought, and it went away right when I read that. I guess it wasn't important. Darn it. That was right. See, that is a thing. Some men do, some masculines do believe in it, and then there's some that don't, and they will like argue it fully and completely. And it's because, right, that's what I was gonna say. Thank you for bringing it back. where it's basically like people believe like tarot a certain way. That's the old way of thinking about it. It's not that same way. And they're just closed-minded. They don't educate themselves. Which, I mean, really, can you educate yourself on it? Or is it something that you intuitively get? Because that imposes a whole nother question and a whole nother debate. And we could debate this all day. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's relevant to this, is because that's what happened. And he was debating it with the I person. And now he's formed his own little opinion. And it's like, no, go educate yourself, buddy. And do it intuitively and not on the internet. Because everybody has their own beliefs. So, yeah. I don't know. That was crazy. That was a swirl. It was swirl. It was swirl. So, okay. You have fun with that there. This whole eye about one of their friends based on his astrology sign of the day. Oh. There you go. That could be it. It very well could be it. It made him feel like he had to have a tantrum. I don't know. You guys, I'm in a mood today. I really am. Like, people need to stay away from me today because my mouth, I don't know why I'm in a mood, but I am. It's probably the Scorpio moon. I just don't like it. It makes me feel uneasy. So, okay. Well, thank you everybody for coming in. I appreciate you guys all so much for coming in. But I will be back on tomorrow and I will do another daily and questions and everything else like that. They have been. I have noticed that too. Especially even in movies I've watched. I'm just like, oh, okay, that was some, I mean, it's a movie, it's fictional, but still, it's what's there. So, all right, guys, I will see you guys later. You guys have a great day.